damn, I thought this thing closed. I was the first person it kicked out. How weird is that? Well, I guess that's if it's still going. Let's get it going. Let me just invite some people. Uh, invite. Hey, when did that last space end? Banana. It says I'm hosting a space and no one's there. Really? Hey, wait, Chris, are you in here? Or like, hold on. What?
Oh my god. Yeah, the other Chris was just in here. I just came in and he was there. I was like, what the hell? What's going on? I
Yeah,
left.
what's going on?
I thought I thought it was just like no you just like not talking and nobody was in the space. But you just started.
Oh yeah, I just started the space.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my god. Oh, yeah, anyway, hi.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, so what was weird is I was going to join the other space, and I guess it's over now, which it must have just happened. So I was like, fuck, I guess I'll start a space if it's my turn now, I guess. But then when I went to like click to start the space, it like looked like it was starting, but then like the whole entire app just closed. So I was like, oh, it must have glitched out. So I went to I guess try to start the space up again, but then before I could even start it, the app crashed again. I was like, fuck. So then I opened the app again, and I could see that it looked like on my profile it had that little purple ring around it, like as if I was already in a space. I was like, what's that? So I clicked on it, and it was the first space I had originally started this one, but I had assumed it had just glitched out and closed, but I guess it had gone open and just kicked me out. So I was the very first person to kicked out of my own space, those bastards. So yeah, I guess that's what the issue was.
What?
It
Oh
was like
my
we all
gosh.
got kicked out. It was like it just shut down.
Wow, that's a first. Definitely. It's 2 years now, right? In spaces?
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that glitch happened to me once before, but I don't know. Maybe
Ah,
they're doing some kind of update right
Android.
now or something.
Yeah, maybe. Or Android. They need 500 more people working on Android. Elon, please.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's got to hire somebody. Anybody. I mean, I will work for free, Elon. If you ever hear this, I will work for free. For only spaces though, only the spaces part. I will
He
engineer the
fired.
shit out of it.
He fired almost all of his. Well, a lot of his engineers. So yeah, he needs to hire them back.
Or hire new ones, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have a lot of catch up to do when they do get on board because it's been falling apart slowly ever since, little by little.
Yeah,
I'm not
well,
gonna be
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm glad to see everybody and thank you for hosting.
Yeah,
Oh
nice
yeah,
to
so
see
that
everybody.
that last space it
Thanks.
crashed. It wasn't ended on purpose.
No.
Right. Oh, okay. I heard Rob was at the store, so I thought maybe I wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah,
I'm
it
on
was.
a VPN right now, so I don't know how good I'm coming in.
Oh, you sound great.
Hey,
I'm
so before I cut out, the last thing I was talking about or I heard was you were saying that the what is it jet plane oil couldn't or fuel couldn't burn through steel beams, or no, it can burn through steel beams. But I thought they engineered the World Trade Center with like that in mind, like because they knew they were going to be high, right? So they thought, what if planes hit these towers, right? So they built the building to withstand like if a plane hit it, if the fuel was to hit it, right?
The
So
new
that's
one, the new
it.
one is built that way. Yeah, not the towers that fell. They were not engineered for that, unfortunately.
But the steel didn't melt though. It just weakened and sagged, right?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, but what about the thermite thing? That really intrigues me.
What about sea wrap little towers? No, that would never happen. You believe in fucking aliens, but you don't believe the fucking United States government would bring down their own fucking towers.
Oh wait, hey,
Alrighty then.
hey, I watched an HD re, re, re remaster of the first plane hit in the tower, and it's really bizarre. Just before hits the building, like there's like a flash, and like you can't even see the plane. Like when you pause it and do frame by frame, and I was like, what the hell? And then you watch it in real time, and it looks like it's a real plane though. But then you do frame by frame, yeah. I was like, what the hell? Really was kind of bugging me out. Let me find the video and I'll share it if you want.
So I work in a fabrication shop where we do laser cutting, and we have like 5-axis lasers, and we have a couple different lasers that cut thicknesses up to an inch. And then, so like we have lasers that are superheated and focused oxygen or helium, um, but mostly O2. And all that is to say that I don't I don't think we could cut and manufacture the steel beams that were used in the Trade Center. Those are more heavy duty than we could cut. And we can cut up to an inch plate steel. And then also with the 5-axis laser, I think it goes up to half inch. And those I beams were like I-10 or I-12. And that would have like a web thickness of half to 3/4 of an inch. So I guess a laser could cut, like our lasers could cut it. But I don't think fuel would melt that high. I don't know. Did you hear all that? I think I was getting quieter and
Yeah, no,
cutting
I was
off.
kind of like, well, where are you going with that though? with that, but yeah,
Oh yeah, it was kind of a rambling thought consciousness. I'm sorry
no,
about
but
that.
I agree. I agree. I'm not any expert though on you know engineering. I'm not an engineer and all that stuff, but yeah. So
Oh yeah, I'm not an
So
engineer
what
either.
happened was it says even though structural steel used in the building is coated with a fireproof material, extreme amounts of heat cause the steel to soften and lose its strength. The weight of the floors above then causes them to bend and crash, like getting hit in the back of the knee. So it's they don't know if it was pure evil luck or like skillful planning that they hit the towers where they hit them to make them hit at just the right spot to make the whole building collapse. But that's the story, I guess.
I believe Bin Laden was an engineer, and they knew exactly how the buildings were engineered.
Yeah, once you get one spot, especially if you hit towards the middle or the bottom, it starts to pancake. Or once you get one pancake instead, it just goes. You know,
It says yeah with
Those are
what basically
excellent
happens.
points, but I don't know that that much heat could have been generated over that time. Well, I don't know about any
it was
building
burning
engineering,
for a
so I
good
can't say that.
45 minutes, and that's enough time to.
And there was every computers, cars burning, like thousands,
Yeah,
tens of thousands. Just imagine all that, like the chemicals.
my sister-in-law was there and saw the whole thing.
I was there the day before.
Okay, I believe
I was
you.
there the day before and less than a week after, actually. Um, I could tell you my 9/11 story if you want. It was actually a
Here,
premonition.
I do want to hear it.
Uh,
Let me just finish this like little point we're making about the steel real quick. So it says the steel is protected to certain temperatures and for certain periods of time, but an explosion of this magnitude would have exceeded all of those limits. Buildings are not designed for this. They're designed for internally generated heat, and nobody anticipates putting jet fuel in a building to withstand this sort of event for this amount of time. And I guess that what the LA Times had to say about it anyway. Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
yeah, so I had a weekend home in West New York, New Jersey, and me and my cousin will go down. We'll go down every weekend. Not every weekend, but a lot. And so we were there the weekend before, and I had too many absences. So at the sorry, we were gonna go see Conan O'Brien actually the day after 9/11, I believe. So 9/12. So we were gonna stay at the house and miss a few days of school, but I had too many absences. So I was like, so at the last minute, I was like, nah, I really can't do this. You know, I have too many absences. You know, because we were still in high school. We were like 15, 16. Um, and so we left. It was the Monday early morning, the day before 9/11 when we left, like Sunday night, Monday morning, early, and we somehow got lost in Lower Manhattan, and we stopped. We had to use the bathroom, so we stopped. And when we got out of the car, I saw a plane fly super low, just right over the buildings. Like it was like looked like it was gonna crash, and I was like, holy shit! Like, what if a plane ever, what if a plane um crashes into a building? And I said that out loud to my cousin, and well, she remembers a slightly different account. Thinks I said, "Why haven't terrorists crashed into a building?" But I never said terrorist to my recollection. But then, yeah, the next day, it happened, and yeah. So I don't know what to make of that, but she remembers me saying it. I don't think she saw it, but I definitely saw it. I don't know if it was a premonition or if I actually just saw it and it was just coincidence, but or whatever. But yeah, so that's and then so then oh yeah, then they shut it down and they didn't let anybody in the city for anything unless you had business or lived there. And we had the tickets to Conan O'Brien, so we went the following Monday, and it was horrible. uh, I don't want to. I'll just stop it there. I could talk about it more in detail like later in one of my spaces or something, or personally. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for letting me share that.
My daughter was, oh, let's see, she would have been, she was born in 1985, so 16? I can't remember, but anyway, she had a dream of four planes crashing, but she didn't know what it was about um, before that happened.
Wow. Yeah, it's really traumatic and it's given me like um anxiety like to talk about it, but um I've told it before a few times, a couple times publicly before. So, but it doesn't get any easier to tell the tell my story. And I had family members that also had friends that actually died too, and I met some people that were in New York also during that time too, and it was just really
I'm so sorry.
horrible.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to all the innocent people too that should never have died.
Should add WTC 7 to the top title, Logan.
But talk about like conspiracies though, because that what if it was like a dry run? Like I always thought, like yeah, I always thought like if it was real, like if it was actually real, what I saw, not like premonition, it could have been like a dry run or something. I don't know, because we knew that it was coming, and we could have stopped it, and we didn't, for whatever reason. not saying it was an inside job or anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to say that, but there's plenty of evidence to show that we
Our
let it
intelligence was trying
happen.
to warn people, right? And
Yeah, and they just
they
ignored it.
ignored it. And
Yeah.
president and at the executive level, they just ignored it.
And it makes me wonder, were they compromised? They found that picture in Epstein's Island, wasn't it, of George W. Bush playing with the the airplanes and towers.
What? Wait, can you elaborate on that?
I
I don't
think
think
you
I've ever heard that.
Google. Yeah, I think you can Google it. I saw it on some Twitter somewhere.
Well, yeah, because
Um,
there's a lot of like dirty dealings. Like, I mean, just look at what's going on in Ukraine right now.
You know what? What
There's
really?
so much of that happening everywhere.
You know what really? I've always thought and kind of disturbs me about that whole 9/11 thing. That if there was any conspiracy, that it was